Right guys, what's up? It's Scott, your boxing mind. I'm on the job, I'm working, but I thought I'd make a quick video before I start my day. Enjoy my favourite coffee. You know, in life, you got to try and live each day, make the most of each day. So if I like this coffee, I'm going to drink this over any other coffee, you know. It makes me feel better, it makes me enjoy my day more, it makes me perform better, you know. So fuck it, you know what I mean, maximise your day. But anyway, I'll drop some tips before I go, before I set off delivering all these mail and parcels. It's going to be a long day. I've got this horrible road. I've got a town outside the town where I'm at, so I don't know the streets, and then I've got all these farm roads and everything, okay? I've been doing it for about a week now, and what I can tell you is, what I'm going to tell you, let's get to the point, right? The process of learning, okay? This is how you learn things, okay? You can apply this to boxing, to any sport, to any skill, or anything in your life, okay? That's why I like to use this process. Work is, it's life, it's the same, everything is the same. It's like, when you first start something, you don't know any, your brain doesn't know much, and it's hard, and it takes a lot more effort, and your brain, it doesn't recognise patterns, and it takes so much more energy to get things done, okay? But if you don't give up, like most of the people in the world, and you keep going, eventually you start to realise, oh, I don't know much, so I better pay attention and try and remember and try and learn, okay? If it's boxing, when you get beat up when you first start, you know, or when you're away to fight guys on a higher level, you start to realise, oh, I better learn, I better pay attention, I better focus, okay? So then you start focusing, and you still put the effort in, you don't give up, and then you start to know more, you start to learn, but you haven't, it's not mastered yet. You just know, things start to make sense, things start to click, but it still takes effort to make it happen, you know. And then if you keep going, after a while it becomes effortless, okay? You no longer think, you save a lot more energy, you don't waste as much energy, it becomes effortless, and that's, your skills are on autopilot, your boxing's on autopilot, your life skills are on autopilot, your habits, your healthy eating habits, your any kind of habit is on autopilot. It doesn't take so much effort, energy, and you can now focus on learning higher level things on that same skill or profession or whatever you do, okay? So that's the process of learning. I made that quite simple, but it's not simple. Most people give up, so you just got to put your head down and keep going and do it and learn, okay? And it gets easier, but you've got to go through the hard. That's like this job, it was so hard at first, you know, but I didn't give up, I just kept going, you know? So I'm going to get busy on this. Another thing, one more skill, one more tip is the ability to focus, okay? Separate yourself from most people by developing your focus. How much can you just focus on something? Turn your phone off and read for a set time. Train for a set time without looking at social media or on your phone or whatever. On the job, just focus on the job. Only you and the job, and nothing else. Not phoning people, not talking to your friends. I mean, if you focus on something, you're going to get so much better results in that time, and you're going to learn it so better, you're going to do such a better job, you know. And you'll get into a state of a zone where you'll learn and you'll become better by the end of it. So the next time you do it, you're actually on a higher level. So the ability to focus is undervalued today. It's not talked about enough. So I want you to try and focus on things, okay? Focus on your training. Focus on your study and focus on everything. Just say, I'm going to be here where I am, doing what I am, and put your whole mind to it. And don't stop until it's done, okay? So that's it, 2 things. It's life tips really, but it applied to boxing, applied to sport, applied to anything, because everything's related, okay? That's all. Your boxing mind, keep getting them goals. Guys, I'm just having a little break, having some food and that, so continuing on the video I made just a couple hours ago before I got busy and delivered all these parcels all over the place. Yeah, I had another thing. So focus, improve your focus, get better at focusing, get more out of the time that you focus. That's one thing. Know how to the process of learning and turn unconscious, unknowing, like you don't know things that you don't know, into conscious knowing. So it's like autopilot, so you don't even have to think about it. It's just instincts and habits, okay? Whether it's boxing, learning punches and combinations and stuff like that to make it instinctive over time, okay? Or if it's your job, when you first start, your job's got to take more energy, it's got to be more stressful, and then over time it becomes easier, yeah? So it could be your job as well. So that's the process of learning. There's 2 things, but one more thing I'll mention, okay, is a lot of you guys watching this, you got to be on your grind, okay? I talk about it all the time, but you got to get your money every day. You got to put the energy in every day to get your money, okay? As well as your training, you can do your training before your grind or after your grind, but you got to every single day, you got to wake up and you got to grind. You got to put the energy in to get your money, okay? Nothing worse than a lazy guy, okay? Don't be sitting at home wasting away, wasting and more like not making the action and the effort, okay? If you're not where you want to be and you don't have what you want in your life, whose fault is it? Yours. Go out there and work. Anything is better than nothing, and I mean it, you know? I mean, minimum wage sucks. A lot of us hate it. I hate it, but if it came to it, anything is better than nothing, because you can always get another job from there, but you got to get moving. And another thing is, everyone can get a job. Everyone. It's hard going around trying to apply for jobs, and it's hard going in and asking if they need work. But there's so many agencies nowadays, okay? Even if it's not in your town, towns nearby, cities nearby, there's so many agencies, and these agencies are thirsty for anyone who's willing to work, because it makes them money, because they get more money than what they pay you from the company that you work for. And there's always people for work, okay? Always. So make some CV, some basic CV, keep it simple, okay? All your details on it and that, make it simple. Anything is, just get fucking, right, do that, make the CV, and then once you got the CV, email it to every single agency in your town or your nearby town or city agencies. Go on Google, research all these agencies, phone them. In fact, phone them is better, because you can talk to a lady and it's her job to get you a job. She is trying to get you a job if you're willing to work. So, and just say where you want jobs at nearby and tell them you'll do anything, even labouring jobs, anything to start, you know. And once you get that job and you're working for the agency, you're getting money, so you're not wasting your day, you're doing something. And when you get that money, no, another thing is, you do a really good job with that agency. Like, I'm working for an agency right now, I don't have no mail jacket on, I've got this thing, so I'm always going to be able to get a job, you know. If I lose this job, I'll get another job. But when you got an agency job, if you like that job, make sure you work really hard and you do really, really well, so that that company can hire you off the agency, and now you've got a job, and now you've got somewhere to get steady income, okay? So that's the 3rd tip. Get working, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, anything's better than nothing. And when you're in a job, you can always try and get pay rises, or keep your eyes open for a better job, or get the agency. You can always look for a better job, but you need to be doing something. Don't sit at home, okay? You'll never get what you want. You'll never achieve, you'll never, okay? You need the money as well as the fitness and boxing and sport, okay? You need it all, so get a job. If you haven't got a job right now and you're watching this video, a lot of young guys watching my video, make a goddamn CV, keep it simple, and phone up 5 to 10 agencies today and tell them to get you a job. Anything, tell them you will shovel shit if you have to, you know? Whatever it takes, just get in something. Minimum wage sucks, but if it's better than sitting at home, okay? So if it's not minimum wage, you'll be lucky, you know. I'm not a minimum wage, you know, so it's good, you know, but you look around, but take anything better than nothing, okay? And tell them what kind of skills you've got and all that. So 3 things: get up your ass and make your money, learn to focus and improve your focus, be better at focusing, and just know that process of learning, so that you can embrace the suck and the struggle to make it more autopilot and easier for you over time, okay? Okay, so just home from work. Got a haircut. Some haircuts downtown were open late, and time is money, so I'm not wasting time on a Saturday or whatever getting a haircut. Not the best haircut, you know, like my normal barber, you know, but it's a haircut, you know. Time is money, so I needed something, so it was a bit more expensive and it wasn't as good as my normal, but got to make it, you know. Times I don't have all the time for it, so making the most of my time, you know. So yeah, like just making a video to keep the content rolling, trying to give good tips and advice where I can. Yeah, go the extra mile in your job. Work, get something in an agency. If you like the job, put in the extra work, put in the extra mile. Go the extra mile. On the way back, I washed the car. You know, I washed the post van. For me, I don't like driving a dirty van. You know, so I wanted to be fresh. You know, I wanted to look good. But for the customers as well, you know. But I like the van, you know. Like when the job lets you drive a van and let you top up the fuel and get listen to my own shit I want to listen to in the van and that. I appreciate that. So I want to like do my part and I clean the van, keep it clean. Today I pumped the tires up and I put some oil in the engine. The thing was falling apart, you know, so I had to maintain it. And the guy before wasn't cleaning it or anything, so I'm cleaning the van, maintaining the van. I take a bit of pride in that van, and I'm going the extra mile, you know. I'm trying to go the extra mile. I'm trying to do the best I can, you know. If you go the extra mile, it will pay off, you know. So yeah, get any job, better sitting at home. If you like the job, go the extra mile. Okay, if you don't, then keep applying while you maintain that job. But anything better than being unproductive and sitting at home, okay? You got to be busy, you got to get the money, and then you got to save the money. Like, I didn't buy it. I'm working amount of hours a day, like I think it was 9.5 today or something, I don't know. But I'm not buying any money. I'm using the works fuel, and I'm eating my sandwiches that I make with some beef in it, or easy to take with me and that. And I did buy a coffee, so that's like 4 pounds or whatever. But it got me full of energy and it got me productive and got the work done. So it's not really an expense, you know. But instead of going to the shop and buying all this food and stuff, you need to get the best nutrition and prepare it and take it to work with you. Sandwiches, brown bread, meat, tuna, chicken, salmon, beef, whatever, you know. Minimalist living, because if you can spend minimal and make as much as you can, you got some money left over to invest in your future, your dreams, and yourself to get to a better place in life, okay? So minimalist living, even as you become more successful and get better jobs and better pay, keep the minimalist living so you've got more left over at the end of the week, end of the month, where you can save and invest in something that's going to bring you to a better place and a higher level in life, you know. So that's just another thing for you to keep in mind. Minimalist living, you know, when you start making more, don't start spending more, because then you're just as poor as you were before you started making more, you know what I mean? You need to have surplus, you need to have capital building up. It doesn't matter if it's just a little bit in it every week, and you can invest it wisely in the right knowledge and the right training to be worth more, to get paid more, stuff like that. Upgrade your CV, stuff like that. Life's a long term investment for yourself, and you know. So minimalist living, you don't need to be going to the shop and treating yourself and spending £10 every day or whatever. Keep it minimalist, you know. I take my own water out the tap, and I know fluoride and everything that's in the tap water is not good, but it's still, you know what I mean. It's minimalist living, you know. So that's another one for you. I'm out. Keep training, keep working, keep improving, keep pushing yourself. Your boxing mind.